Hi, I'm Lainey and I'm 12 years old and I would like to know, how deep do you have to go before the ocean gets completely dark?
Hi, I'm Evan Williams from the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution. I work in the Applied Ocean Physics and Engineering Department, where in our particular research group, we study water circulation and sediment transport near the shore, so right off the beach. Here we have the inside of Alvin, a representation of the inside of Alvin, one of the deep sea submersible vehicles. And the question today is, how far can you go in the ocean before it's completely dark? And there are different definitions of what completely dark means. If you imagine there's enough light to sustain a plant or a tree growth on the Earth's surface, like in your neighborhood, that's a lot of light. That's obviously not dark. Now let's say you go down a little further and a little further and a little further, and when you get down to maybe 250 meters around that area, it starts to get a little darker in that your eyes, human eyes, if a person was down there, if a diver was down there, human eyes could still see the light. They could still detect it. Most of the reds and the oranges and the yellows, all that blue, all those colors of light that compose white light get absorbed by the salt water in the ocean. And so you have just blues. Everything looks really blue, and you can't really see the reds of your lips anymore. They just kind of look darker. And when you get to that point, there's no longer enough light to support these things like green leafy plants, these things that depend on photosynthesis. There's not enough light energy. So that's one level of darkness. Now let's say you keep going down further and further, and you get to 850 meters. Around that area, humans can't really detect light with their eyes anymore. Everything looks pitch black above, below, on either side of them. And at that point, scientists generally define it as dark. Alvin can go much deeper than that. It can cross into that. If you saw photos of it exploring the Titanic, they had to use big headlights on. It might have been broad daylight on the surface, but they had to use huge big spotlights to see the deck of the Titanic and the wreckage.